Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska. Nearing the midway point of this season, Week 5 in our coverage of EA Sports College football. It's the Maryland Terrapins and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
One of the most dedicated fan bases in all of sports, Lincoln, Nebraska is home to Memorial Stadium. 85,000 strong, pack it in every time this team kicks it off. Lincoln becomes one of the most special places to watch a college football game. Definitely a bucket list item. Nebraska continues to be one of the strongest traditions in college sports. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Running inside, it's Coleman Williams. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33.
I love when offenses are stubborn and they run the football, and that's a really good thing. Those are body blows that sometimes throughout a game can lead up. But the offensive line, they got to pave a little bit better room. Like, there needs to be a little bit more room so this guy can break free and get in the open field, try to make a play. Now it's 36, and now probably a passing situation.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. And the Terrapins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Pulls and throws off the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make move to change impossible. Wants to throw. It's Washington. Bought a little time, lets it go. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Oh, he dropped it just... Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Danzy. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Under pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Got to make the play on 4th. At the 45 on his way. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On fourth down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Sets his feet. It's Washington. Gonna take a shot. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Out of the backfield, he's open. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
Look out! Trying to make magic on the scramble. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down.
And this offense, they don't want a field goal. You can tell. They want a touchdown. They want points. 4th down, going for it. And how about the QB, man? How about the poise? Dropping back to throw the football. Nah, it's not open. Nothing there I don't feel comfortable with. But he absolutely pulls the trigger, makes the decision, tucks it, and gets the big 4th down conversion.
Long way to go on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not...
Touchdown, Maryland! All that... They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Quick give. It's Williams. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
I know this offense has gone for it a couple times early in this game on 4th down, guys, but with this field position, I'd be surprised if they decided not to punt the football away here. You're just too backed up. You can't risk not getting it and just gifting your opponent great field position.
The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the 2nd half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Rides to the back. They put the brakes on him.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
The Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give is to Williams. He's dropped.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking downfield, it's Washington. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. It's dropped, and oh. Making the adjustment. Wants to throw on first. Sends it downfield. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, it's Coleman Williams. At the 35, he's open. Finding some room. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Maryland uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. They'll give it to him again. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Caught behind the line. It's Durr. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
I'm not a huge analytics guy, but on 4th and 1, if you're going to get pushed like that from your O-line, I say go for it every time.
The give is to Williams. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Got it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Touchdown, Terrapins! And
yeah, and it's 4th and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Washington. Rush right in his face. He'll try to do it himself. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. On the move. He's going to run it. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. The Terrapins come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Fires to the right. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a 3rd down. After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches. Powers inside. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And I know everybody's looking at that clock as it ticks, and we're down a couple of possessions, but nice job getting the 1st down. But this offense has to stay in hyperspeed, right? Down 2 possessions, got to throw the football, use the sidelines, use the middle of the field, especially as you get close to that 2-minute mark.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game out. Completed less than 50% of his passes there, and he's doing it again here. You just can't score points if you're not completing throws.
Fires left. Timed that hit perfectly to keep it from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls.
There he goes. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Maryland! They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Washington. Fires to the wideout. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, they've thrown 2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the 1st down right here, but if you don't get it, you've got to at least keep the 4th down manageable to give yourself an opportunity to keep pushing the ball down the field and give yourself a shot to win.
Man, you gotta love this defense. Being dialed in, being ready for the pass late in this football game when you needed a stop, playing tendencies, breaking on the football, 3 straight incompletions. Way to rise up by this defense.
Making the adjustment on the play. Gotta have it here on 4th down. They're all over it. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Stepping to the right. He's taking a deep shot. Snags it down the right side. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Extending the play. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense. With its coverage.
Man, the offense, they can taste it. They're on the road in a hostile environment in a 2-minute situation. They're trying to rip this game away from the home team. They take a shot into the end zone, being aggressive. I love the play call, but it falls incomplete.
Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call. When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. To the air, it's Hamilton. He's got the back in the middle. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
In this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get...
And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Man, at this stage of the game, does that hurt to have 6 points taken off the board? Now they've got to regroup and try to get it in again. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And what a big 3rd down stop for this defense, and now it's decision time for the offense. Actually, no, it's not. Like, what are we doing? The field goal doesn't do much here. Huge 4th down.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Snapped on 4th down. Here comes the heat. Incomplete. After back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives. As hard as that is to do right now, having